Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. Your question about Brett Favre, for all you football fans out there, former quarterback for the Green Bay Packers. I believe made in the Hall of Fame too. Yeah, Hall of Famer. Well, he's from Mississippi, and he is involved in a civil case over welfare fraud in Mississippi. He tried to get out of the case, and the lower court said no. So he went to the state Supreme Court to be removed from the case, and the Supreme Court said no. Now, he's accused of being part of a scheme that redirected millions of funds from the state welfare towards projects backed by powerful donors. In total, about $77 million was improperly used between 2016 and 2019. And the Department of Human Services, which filed this civil suit, said that Favre orchestrated a $5 million donation or redirection of funds to his alma mater, Southern Mississippi, to build a volleyball arena where, ironically enough, his daughter played that sport at the time that he was orchestrating that rearrangement of cash. For extra fun, he received $1.1 million in speaking fees for speeches he never gave. And he was given a $1.7 million investment in a sports medicine company. He did repay the $1.1 million in speaking fees. I wonder if that's because of this case. But he's never repaid the $1.7 million for the sports medicine company, nor the $5 million that was orchestrated to the volleyball facility. The judges on this one had a great line on this one, or the prosecutors, called Favre's attempts to get out of the case meritless and an attempt to leverage his celebrity. The court doesn't grant appeals based on whether a defendant is famous or on speculations about the plaintiff's motives or on the facts disputes, they wrote in May. So, Brett Favre, you look like you're in hot water. You didn't make enough money that you could just donate it. You had to work with some corrupt officials to redirect it, huh? Because it's not like Mississippi's got poverty or anything along those lines. That $77 million couldn't possibly be helping to help out the most affected and marginalized members of Mississippi. No, we got to build a volleyball arena where your daughter goes to school, because you count and they don't. Lovely. For entertainment purposes only. What's going on with Brett Favre in this case? The Hanged Man. You think? It's like he's got the trap, the trap that pulls you up, the little noose that gets around your foot and pulls you up on the tree, and you're hanging there dangling upside down, trying to get down. And he's stuck. He's trapped, and he's trapped for everybody to see. And you can tuck your leg behind you and make a little triangle, or you know what's really interesting? This makes the number 4, and his number was 4. Yeah, you can try and distract, but in the end of the day, you got caught. You got caught in something you had no business being caught in. And things are moving quickly. This civil trial is going to move quickly on this, and they know they've got you caught. And they're going to move forward, and they're coming for you. In the past, the Ace of Cups. I'm not quite sure what to make of that. Maybe he made some powerful friends. This could be about the powerful friends that he made, but maybe there's a little bit more to Brett Favre's personality that we don't know about. He has some strong feelings about that money probably being wasted on the poorest in Mississippi, and it would be better used by the college-educated kids. Something along those lines. And again, entertainment purposes only. It assumes a mindset. I don't know the man. I don't know anybody who does know the man. But now we're in this trial here, and he's at a crossroads. No, that's interesting. The civil trial is going to go through. He tried to get out of it, and he's run out of options at this point. So now you've got two options. You go through the trial, or you try and settle. Overarching, this money was taken from the poorest people in the state, the most disenfranchised people in the state. You had a lot of money. You didn't need to do $5 million to your alma mater. You could have donated it out of your funds. You had the cash to do it, probably, assuming that you haven't squandered it, and I'm assuming you haven't. He played for like 20 seasons in the NFL. But, again, this is why spend the money on these poor people when we can build ourselves a new church and give our church, glorious stained glass windows. Yeah, they're outside in the cold, but hey, they don't count. Lesson to be learned is justice. You basically, I think you're just an arrogant SOB is what we got going on here. You didn't care about these people, but you sure as heck are going to care about this judgment, this justice and judgment that comes for you, because that's coming. He's not getting out of this, and he's going to be found liable for however that works. I don't understand the details of the case, how he'll be found liable on this one, but okay. He's going to be, I guess it's part of a conspiracy. Out comes the Page of Swords. He's going to be diminished by this. He'll probably have to pay a fine. He'll probably have to do community service work. I don't think he's really going to go to prison for this. Again, it's a civil case. So prison isn't usually something that you associate with a civil case. That's something you associate with a criminal case. So I think this is going to diminish him. I was going to say, we didn't have a bigger sword card in this one, but he's going to go from the Hanged Man to a page. So he's being knocked down a peg or two. His prestige goes down. What's going on underneath it with the Hanged Man is the backroom deals he was doing. He was working in the background with other folks. Pause for a second. Okay, and we're back. Sorry, a little coughing fit here. Yeah, he was doing backroom deals, sneaky backroom deals. This is the stonemason working with the planners to build the church, or the $5 million volleyball arena, as the case may be. And he got caught, and he's going to be caught in that net. Yeah, he's going to suffer financial loss for this. Definitely suffering a prestige loss for this. It'll probably cost him some money. I'm sure advertisers will walk away from him. Any type of I don't think he's doing broadcasting, but if you were looking at doing a broadcasting career, that's going to be put on hold for a while until people forget about this story. Just a dumb move. Why'd you need to do that? You don't have enough? But again, there could be racial undertones on this one, entertainment purpose only. I don't know if there are or not. It would simplify things. It would certainly simplify things if he thought he was up here and those people are down here. It would more easily explain the behavior. Okay, so good riddance to bad rubbish. That's my view on Brett Favre in this whole situation. You know what? It looks like you did it. It looks like you're going to pay for it, and you're going to get what you deserve for that. And people will now remember you for this more than they will for your, oh yeah, he's the football player who did this. Not the one who threw 100 touchdowns and 200 interceptions. No, they're going to remember you for this. Way to go. Way to tarnish your legacy. Way to go, champ. All right. Thank you for watching this video and supporting my channel. I do appreciate it. I'll catch you on the next one.